So we're trying to think about what beer to talk about today, and we're wandering through the cheese shop in Concord, Massachusetts, where I live, and they had a beer tasting from this brewery down the road. Some of you in the Boston area may have seen it. Brand new, started in 2015. It's right next to the Night Shift Brewing in Everett, Massachusetts. Down the road, what they do is they try not to make some of the crazier sort of new innovations. They have traditionally inspired beers. This one in the taste test really stood out to us. It's called the Undine. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Undine Double Ipa. All of their beers are inspired by myths or stories. Undine comes from the concept of like a mermaid or a siren or something like that. So they've got these two beautiful sirens on the label here.
That's actually why I stopped to drink the beer. I mean, it was free too as a tasting, so truth be told, it's a good way to attract all of us into it. And then to have mermaids on your beer, I mean, how do you go wrong with that?
So the Undine Double IPA, some double IPAs are really a little bit too big for my taste. This one feels like and tastes like a really big IPA. It's got some sort of citrus to it, but it's not too overpowering. It is 8.5%, so you gotta watch out. But I don't know, it's a delicious beer.
Yeah, a couple of these and your fly fishing is going to go a little askew, but a couple afterwards, you're going to be sitting on the bank remembering the big fish you caught. Great beer, actually. We went through the tasting. All their stuff was good stuff. We pulled this out because this was our favorite. Both Ben and I thought this was the best beer there, but that's just us. I'm sure anyone can find one that they like. Their selection is large. And their style, as Ben said, is not sort of crazy beer style. It's the traditional English beer styles with American hops in them. And as Ben said, this IPA, personally, some of the IPAs are too hoppy sometimes, or they taste like you're drinking full-on cocktails. Right. And this IPA is not that. This is a great beer, solid beer. Tastes like you're drinking an IPA, and it's a double IPA. So recommend it to anyone. We have not yet gone to the brewery, but we'll do that at some point because it seems like it's worth the trip.
Okay, for the gear, what we're talking about today is two Reddington products. We've got the Reddington Prowler boots and the Reddington Sonic Pro HDZ waders. We love these waders. Reddington has a reputation for making lower price point products.
But awesome waders.
And I have to say, I didn't quite know what to expect, and they have far exceeded my expectations. This is a pro guide level wader system for maybe, what, 2/3, half the cost of some of the other ones out there on the market.
Totally set for the fall, too. Warm pockets, got fleece in the pockets. They're warm in terms of the sort of sizing. I'm a tall, and those things fit like a glove on me. Heavy-duty construction. Been out in the surf with them, cranking on that. Nothing's coming in, nothing's going through it. Warm booties. It's perfect.
If you're like me and some of my buddies, we'll often go and we'll put a beer in our stripping basket. That means halfway through a fishing session, you've got to take a leak, taking all your gear off and everything. Everybody knows how much of a pain in the ass that is. This fully waterproof zipper really is a great solution to that.
So I thought those zippers were only for the rich guys, because I used to wear the $100 waders, and then now I find out that you can get a reasonable price wader with the front zipper on it. And I'm not sure if that's the reason to buy it or not, but I suggest it might be.
I think one of the things Reddington has done really well with these is the details. This has more pockets than like a double vested suit. It's got two fully double line fleece pockets, 2 on the inside with a clip. My keys, there's a clip on a inside pocket. I never have to worry about, especially now that keys are like $90 and they're electronic. I
It
always
is
worry
cheaper
about
to buy
those.
a new car than to buy new keys nowadays, by the way. It's got the waterproof inside bag for your phone.
That's right.
It's like every waiters do now, but some of the cheap ones don't. That thing's set for your phone, your money, your keys. Throw it inside, you're totally waterproof.
And then we're matching those with the Reddington Prowler boot. One of the things I really like about these is these are size 13, but they also on any size are made to be super wide, so they're super stable. They're also stud compatible, made for you.
Stud
compatible.
We're not talking 2x4 either here, buddy.
They are reinforced in all the places you need to be, right here where there's a lot of rub. They've got a little cork here. I'm not quite sure how long that's going to stand up, but it means they're super comfortable walking around in these. Yeah, I would not dismiss the Reddingtons due to their price point. Sometimes you think you got to pay a lot to get a really good product. Reddington has managed to produce a really good product at a really reasonable price point too. This is a special episode of Gear and Beer. We're here in my good friend Rob Robillard's basement. Rob's got a great site called The Conquered Carpenter. If you like carpentry, you like tools, you got to check out his site. He's the Boston Globe handyman columnist. And he and I developed the concept for Beer and Gear together. His version of it is Tools on Tap. So Tools on Tap, you'll see it down here too. They review tools, drink beer, and have a really good time.
Yeah, I'm not sure you all developed it together. I think you and I developed Beer and Gear together, or Gear and Beer. And Rob was kind enough to
steal it
from us. Rob's in the background, by the way, in case you heard that strange voice.
He beat us to the punch. So he's got a nice set, so we thought we'd be here today.
So it's a away game. We're usually in Maine. Now we're in Massachusetts. Looking forward to share our beer from Massachusetts down here local.
Come say hi, Rob. Give us a wave. This is Rob, everyone.
Hey guys.
Rob, there he is. All right. Well, thanks to Rob for hosting us. Love the Conquered Carpenter, and if we take this out of the way, you see that nice wood burning. We've asked him to do one that says Gear and Beer, but that hasn't happened yet.
No, that'll be a next Christmas document. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining us.